France. And of course, the rest of the world, of course, can understand English, I hope. But I just want to say a huge thank you to all the translators for taking their time out tonight for this call. So, Simon Bowler, I'm going to be your host for the call for the next 40 minutes. We've got some real superstars joining the call today. We've got our regional directors from around Europe, Valentina Cucinata, who is responsible for our southern region of Europe, Alexander Coelho, who looks after our central and western. Give us a wave, guys. Come on, yeah. We've got Miller Karimova, who looks after our northern region. We've also got a new addition to the team as well, not long started with the company, but he really is going to be a superstar on his own, and that's Stefan van der Ven, who is our new Chief Revenue Officer for EMEA, who's joining us especially for this. We've also got President for EMEA, John Hutton, who's going to be giving you a few little bits of, probably a few secrets away tonight as well, if you join in this call. Why not, John? Yes. And we've got the one who's joining us from very sunny Florida. It's 6 minutes past 3 in the afternoon there. I don't know if you can see that picture in the background. Yeah, look at that, Jeff. We love it. Bit of juiceless lifestyle going on. And Jeff, a little bit about his tour, which we're going to be hitting 9 different countries over 22 days in September, right? It's taken me about 12 months to get Jeff signed up for this tour, by the way. He's smiling. Yeah, he's smiling. It's not been easy. The last time we did a tour, which was around Europe, was in 2007. And we didn't have a lot of sleep then, Jeff. I remember literally we were getting 2 hours sleep per night at hotels, rushing to airports in the middle of the morning. But you know what? We've got some real special memories, and we can't wait to do that in September. So we'll be talking a little bit about that later on. But in the meantime, please let us know which city, which country you're just joining. If you're joining this webinar, we'd love to know where you're joining from tonight, or this afternoon if you're in the US, or maybe if you're Australia. It's actually, yes. So good day to you guys. So listen, we're off anyway. And first of all, I'd like to invite our president, Fortin, and he's got some exciting news and some developments for the company. First to hear a lot of this. So John, over to you. Welcome.
So good at that. I hope I can if I can reach your level, Simon, of being able to speak, and I feel inspired just listening to you. So thank you for that, and thanks everyone to you all for joining this evening. It's great to see you all. Well, before we get to our main event, you know, Simon's already introduced Jeff, our Juice Plus mega, and I spoke yesterday afternoon, and I feel so excited about September. It's really going to be amazing. And Jeff, thank you so much for making it as well. We're all waiting to hear what you have to say. We're on the edge of our seats, so that's going to be great to hear you. But I'd like to just give you a bit of a short business update. What have we learned over the last? We've learned so much. Wellness. People are taking care of themselves, yeah, but they need Juice Plus, and we want them to have Juice Plus. And that's where we have the best products, the best business opportunity, and now's the time to recapitalize on our incredible mission in the world, helping people realize this with a healthier lifestyle, combined with an opportunity to earn more money. And how exciting is that? And you're here because of that, and it's so amazing. This is what we are as a company, and we see you, our partners, as our greatest asset. You have such talent, ambition, and drive. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And we are on helping make you successful. So what's happened recently? Well, as Simon said, we have got some great things going on. We've had the spring convention. And they were amazing events. It was my first time going on tour with Juice Plus. And you know what? We reached nearly 6,000 partners across India, new and experienced. 6,000 came out and attended the events, and it was such amazing energy. I felt so privileged to meet so many of you in person, and thank you for welcoming me and also inspiring all of us in what you do every day and making us want to be better and better and better.
Sorry, we've got an issue with the Italian translation.
Oh.
Valentina, maybe you can just explain.
Yes, I think already some messages is below English and not
Correct.
below, they need to select English. Selezionate inglese per la traduzione in italiano, grazie.
Grazie. Okay, John, sorry.
No problem. I thought it was a problem with the Scottish translation into English, Simon, but you know, it wasn't that. So I'll carry on. You just keep me right, okay?
Loud and clear.
It was a good place to pause anyway, because what I want to get a quick 2-second soundbite from Tamila, Alex, Václav, Valentina about their views on the different events. A couple of words, guys, because you did such an amazing job with your teams organizing these events. So Tamila, over to you.
Thank you so much, John. I'm very honored and delighted to be here with everyone. So first of all, it's not a competition, but I want to know how many of you in Ireland raise your hands and show and be loud. So I would love that. What we took away from our convention, amazing energy that I want to see here in the chat. So well, our convention in London was incredible for me, for a lot of our partners, moments that forever. And I think something that that I want to highlight and make a statement around it is the new people who attended that convention, and that was the first convention to them. So if there is anyone in the chat that did the first convention in London, please tell us how you felt. Because this moment where NMDs and above on stage, looking into the audience, it was completely dark, and we had everyone who's new raising their hands and showing and shining like diamonds. Because a lot of our leaders always share this amazing stories, how they've been to event. After that, they made a commitment, they did something. It was a trigger and their life has changed. So those life-changing moments for people who are just new, who just been for the first time to their convention are incredible. And I know that we will have a lot of new leadership coming through. So I was very, very pleased to see the end. I must be honest, I was a bit nervous because being this flat hall, and I was like, I hope people in the back will hear and feel it. But it was just mind-blowing. I was going around sometimes in disguise when I was not on stage and feeling this energy and love that our speakers got. We actually had around 24 of our partners on stage through the day, which I believe is great. And I loved every single we're hearing. And maybe one more thing that I want to highlight, and then I will hand over my colleagues, is what is the event about and why is so important that we have them to connect. And doesn't matter which size of the events we have, doesn't matter if we have 1,500 people or if we have 20. We all came out from event season with is the feeling that we want to be together, and that's community that makes people stay with Juice Plus. And that's our strength. It's what makes us unique, and that what makes us fun. So I know that a lot of our partners picked that up and started doing their events through the summer. I know one happened now in Dublin. We have another 2 coming up in July. So it's amazing that we are, as a community, driving this forward and lighting the torch with a big event and spreading it across UK and Ireland is amazing. And to be honest, if I may, I will touch upon Nordics as well. The September amazing event is coming up. So those of you who are from Nordics and you are not signed up or didn't buy your tickets yet, you have a chance. So event was amazing. great aftermath with a lot of events led by our fantastic leaders and a lot of memories. So thank you so much, John. And yeah, back to you.
Yeah, Camilla, that was a great 2-second overview of your event. So thank you for that. I'm going to pass on to Valentina.
Ok, buonasera, hola a todos, bună tuturor y boa noite. So we have covered all the languages for the Southern Europe region at least. So, Daniela, you didn't want to have a competition, but if you so I want to see all the Italian putting and the Spanish and the Portuguese and the Romanian putting something in the chat now because you launched this competition. So please, guys, put something in the chat now. And yes, what about convention? It has been super fantastic to come back. We had 2 conventions, the Saturday and the Sunday. On Saturday we were in Milan, Sunday we were in Spain, in Madrid. And in total, we were more or less more than 1,600. And Italy beat the result of the last convention of 2019 before COVID. So great results in Italy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the partners that were there with their team, that were on stage. It has been really amazing. We had NMD meeting that was super fantastic in Italy. We did some workshop planning together the next 6 months. We had a training day in Spain, and it was full of energy with some leaders talking about their experience. And during the convention, we touched all the heart of the people. Stories, there were a lot of personal experiences. There was also a business panel that was really interesting, and for our partners for managing that, and a digital panel that was really practices, tips, and very useful for, above all, for new partners. That were really a lot. In fact, we had a dedicated session also for new partners with a dedicated backdrop and everything. It was fantastic to come back in person, and we had also time to celebrate, not only during the day but also during the night with our club 12 and 24. And so we know how to make parties, are famous for this, so we did a lot of noise, and we can't wait to come back all together again in November. So I know that there are a lot of my partners that have committed for a new qualification. I wait all of you on stage because we have an objective all together, you know, guys. So let's be again where we need to be, and please confirm your promises to me in November.
Okay, I'm going to thank you, Vale and Camilla, and you were both absolutely rocked the stages where you were. I'm going to ask one more update, and then I'm going to introduce you for a short introduction to Stefan van der Ven, our Chief Revenue Officer. But first, Alex.
Hello, everyone. Really great to see 1,600 participants. It's really amazing to see all of you. So I will do a bit the same like my colleagues. Let's see who is coming here from Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and France. Just to show everyone who is in the room, who is here with us. So I will just, follow my colleagues. Are the engine room of our business. We need events, you demand events, and we give you events, and we best events you have ever seen in our industry. And obviously we did the same in our region. We had full house. We had 2,000 people in our event in Lyon, and we did the same. So obviously we had also events you can only qualify for if you reach the titles. We have also something very special for elite positions, as you know, for the NMD Plus and also for 24. And we gave them things, experiences, locations that you cannot pay for. As we say, these are unique moments. You can only celebrate them with us here in Juice Plus. So we had an amazing NMD meeting, NMD dinner. We had a Club 1224, which was in a location I think no totally mind-blowing. And obviously we had an amazing event in Lyon, one of the best events we have ever done. That's the feedback we got. Very, very inclusive. We have seen people on stage from like just joining us maybe 6 months ago, been with the company for more than 35 years. The story of Juice Plus. And obviously we finished also, like Valentina said, in Juice Plus, we had a disco night. We had an amazing disco night in Lyon to just close up this amazing event. And so I'm really looking forward to see you all in the next events we are going now. Simon and also Jeff will tell you about all of that. We are organizing obviously something now, and I'm really looking forward to listen to that. So I hand it over to Simon and Jeff.
Well, John's going to have a chat.
Sorry, John.
Don't worry. It's so exciting to talk about this. So, I think it's from all the team there talking about the importance of events. I hope it's clear. They are the bedrock of what there is. Somebody I want
to introduce, and that next person, Michal Kowalski, is on vacation at the moment.
Oh yeah.
So it's anyone and Israel on tonight's Zoom webinar. Please put in the chat. How you guys? Come on, we would love to know. And you're back, John.
Thank you, Simon. Thanks for reminding us of that. Poor Michal. We phoned him on the beach, weren't we? But he wasn't picking up. So he needs a rest after the work he's done, because he's gone through Poland in the last few weeks, city tour, hasn't he? And getting so much support there, which is amazing. So anyway, what a team. Well, this is a great pleasure. Before I give you a few more updates, we hand over to our megastar. Well, we've got another megastar come in, and his name is Stefan van der Ven. Stefan, if you want to just say a few quick words.
Thank you so much, John, for the opportunity, and also for me being part of this great team. My name is Stefan van der Ven. I'm Dutch. Normally, the Dutch are very technical, but I'm not in this case, because I try to work on my background. It didn't seem to work, so you'll get my background here from the hotel room. Normally, I live close by Amsterdam, but I'm here now in London in a hotel room as well. So my background is in consumer goods. The last 15 years, I've worked in direct selling, and together with partners, I've been able to multiply sales in many, many countries. I'm absolutely direct sales. It's the personal growth that I've witnessed with so many in entrepreneurship. And my role is here to understand and to deliver on your needs. And for that, I've visited 4 conventions in both London, Warsaw, Lyon and Tel Aviv. And I really must give it to you, corporate team as well. These events were absolutely phenomenal. They were so well organized, great agenda, spectacular stage, great speakers and recognition, and fabulous receptions that have been on, dinners and parties. I will never forget. So I'm here just for 50 days, and it feels also because I've experienced a welcome from many of you. So thank you very much for that. These weeks, actually, I've also had 3 sessions with leaders in several countries to understand their needs, and I can tell you that all these in a plan that we will definitely deliver on in the next couple of weeks and months to come. So I just want to say that I'm thrilled to be part of the company, this beautiful family, the Juice Plus company, and forward to working closely together with you and making this company absolutely fly. Thank you so much. Back to John.
Bless you, Stefan. Well, we're great. We're so honored to have you with your experience. And when Stefan talks there, well, you know what? The leadership team that we have here supporting all of you has never been better. We have to deal with an awful lot of different things, old things that have caused frustration in the past, and we're the team that are going to fix it. We are so focused on getting that done, and we're working through them. We're listening to you, like Stefan says, and like the team says, we're gathering feedback, understanding more and more about what you need and what you want. And we're getting better and faster with our decision making. So let me give you a few examples of that. Well, we've got some great new product launches coming, and I'll try and see if this green, I don't know if you can see it, the tropical, is coming on the 7th of July, right? 7th of July. It's incredible. The product team have got this out, and it's coming on the 7th of July. So get ready for that. We also have the new formula coming in September. It will be in a phased approach based on regulatory approval. That's amazing as well. We knew what we had to do with the formulation, but this new formulation is amazing. But we've also been very, very pragmatic and safe in allowing it to come back out into certain countries. Most recently this week, we're pushing it back out in Italy and Netherlands, which is really going to help with the rollout plan of the new formulation, because some of those countries will be later in the calendar year for that. So that's what we're doing to make things better for you, okay? And of course, we've got Uplift back in stock. Now, we ran out because it was so popular. It's such an amazing product after that successful incentive. And we ran out a lot faster than we expected, but it's now back in stock. And lastly, look at this. We have our packaging starting to roll out. We've seen it at the convention, and we're going to do this across Europe and across EMEA. Different places, different countries. We're not going to be everything at one time. You know, the capsules are the same, but the marketing team have been absolute superheroes developing this new brand and models and so on. We also continue to invest in our eye. For those who know and know Just Plus, over time, we started off with an infrastructure. Through the years, we got a bit behind. Huge migration a couple of weeks ago to enable to the cloud. Now, some of you might know what that means. Some of you might not know what that means. But for us, it's a huge step forward with our culture of IT, making us more scalable and more flexible, able to access things in a better way. So we are absolutely starting to rock. And that's what I would like before I hand it back to Simon, that's what my ask is to all of your partners and all of your customers. It's really to really start rocking and getting out there. Let's get through the summer. Let's drive the business. Let's make sure we can get through this year and make it our best year ever. We've got all that happen. We want to work with you to make you successful. We're here for you, and thank you for everything that you're doing. Simon.
Thanks, John. Thank you very much. As you can see, lots of hard work going on internally in the company, and a lot of these things you don't see in the background going on. But I've got to say, it's an amazing point. It really is going to deliver, like John said, in lots of different areas coming through. Times, guys, I've got to say, as we all know, the economy at the moment is really struggling in lots of areas. Inflation's shooting up. We have got lots and lots of opportunities ahead of us with Juice Plus, with our amazing products, of course, and our unbelievable opportunity, which Jeff is going to touch on. I'm really excited about Jeff coming over in September. This is going to be an absolute game changer. And there's a little bit of something special about Jeff. It's like something that he brings over from Sarasota in Florida, bottled up, ready to spread over everybody. And everybody all of a sudden, it's got like the power of about 10. I don't know what it is, but it's unbelievable. And I'm so pleased that he said yes. I will be carrying his bag, by the way. That's the only reason I'm coming along. So I will be there working together a bit closely with him. But Jeff, tell us, first of all, why did you say yes to this?
Well, thank you, Simon. Can you guys
Yeah, absolutely.
hear me?
Yeah,
right.
we can.
Yeah, great job, John, everyone. And thank you, Simon, for having me on the call. I guess before I get into about the tour, I just got to share with you guys, we have one of the finest leadership in the world. We have something very special, and as in the field, and everybody share on this, and the team who have this expansion team. So the support is there. Before I get started, Simon, I got to just share with you guys. I was in my 20s when I got introduced to, and I was a broke waiter. I was struggling. I was behind on my bills in life, my promises. And a friend of mine cared enough about me to share with me this opportunity. And that was the day that changed my life. That was a moment in time. That was a defining moment. And I met a guy named Jay Martin, the president and founder of the company. And I saw the corporate team that we had back then and the support that they offered, these world-class products. And I remember looking in the mirror and saying, Jeff, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Don't take it for granted. And I tore up a list of excuses. We all have excuses. I was young. I didn't have a higher education. I didn't have any experience. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any background. As a matter of fact, that very first month, my sponsor quit the business and prejudged whether this 20-some-year-old ex-broke waiter was going to do anything or not. And I'll never forget, I met a guy named Jim Rohn at the time, and he said, Jeff, if it's to be, it's up to me. Don't look up line. Don't look down line. Look in the mirror. And I just lead by example and be the best distributor in the organization. Go out and put on the most new partners. Just there and stay consistent of effort, work out there, coaching for years. It's a world. It's not good timing. It's timeless. We're just at the tip of the iceberg plus. We meet two needs at such a high level, Simon. We show people how they can take self-responsibility for their health and also self-responsibility for their wealth. And with what's going on in the world today, we're in high demand, guys. People want our product. People need our product. And they don't have our product. And I'm just as passionate about the opportunity as I am the for people. I believe this together, and there's just something magic with somebody and truly put creation go. I mean, I literally started from nothing and built a business. It's done billions of dollars around the world and just made all these wonderful relationships and love and connection. And I have a business that just you just love what you do, and you get to add value to people's lives, and you have so much fulfillment, meaning, and purpose that you say, you know what, I'm never going to retire from my business. I'm going to retire into my business. Instead of retiring, I'm going to refire and stay even more plugged in. And so I tour, Simon, because I truly love what I do, and I really want to go out there and pay it forward. Other people realize, this summer camp that I would tell people right now, here we are, we're getting ready to go into the month of July, is put together a 90-day game plan. Decide what you really want, and more importantly, why do you want it. But go into the month of July and September, the next 90 days, and really effort. I know it's summertime and there's a lot of distractions and this and that, but right now, establish what I would call momentum. And momentum is really interesting. Go into lifting the weights. At first, those first few days or that first week, it's a little pain and effort to get it going. And if you do it a few weeks, and then after a few months of doing it, you start to get momentum. And the only way you get that momentum is through consistently doing it day in and day out. And so you build that momentum going through the summer, then you parlay that quarter of 2022, and you're building your momentum for going in 2023 when everybody has the New Year's resolutions. So this tour that we're doing, Simon, we're going to share, I'm going to, some of the mindset, the millionaire mindset that I've had over the last 30 plus years of my career, and share school wisdom with people when we're out there on the tour. And I truly believe that all growth, you know, when you're growing, when there's progress, growth equals happiness. All growth is experienced outside your comfort zone. And some of us have, you know, we've got our businesses, we got the residual income in 2020, and you slowed down in 21, and now your business is it's gone through a cycle. Maybe it's dipped or dropped a little bit, but now's the time to really lock in with your DMO. And what your daily method of operation. You know, what is your job description? What do you get paid for? We've got this world-class corporate team, this global leadership expansion team, but what does Jeff do all day long? And that is you share the product and you share the opportunity. Consistently, day in and day out, you have that. Listen, a few simple, you don't have to do 1,000 things. You have to do a handful of things 1,000 times over. It's a simple business. It's not an easy business, but a few simple disciplines equals multiple rewards. So if you're consistently sharing your product, sharing your opportunity, building relationships, building for events, building for the events at this tour, mastering and pending events, doing personal growth, growing. What are you listening to? What are you reading? Who are you spending time with? Immerse yourself, feed your mind, and get yourself in a peak resourceful state. Here's a question I'll ask you. What's the date today? December what? Or excuse me, July what? Or June, I don't even know what day it is. Today's June the 28th. Today could be the day that turns your life around, where you make a real decision, where you go to bed tonight and you've got juice plus brain damage, where you can't even sleep. And that's what happened to me when I got started. I was like, wow, what if this really is my chance? An average person that can earn an above average income and have an opportunity like this. 2 questions that you got to ask yourself that I can answer for you and help you answer is, number 1, can you do this? Yes, you can do this. And number 2, is it worth your time? And if you go out there and you pay the price and you put together this 90-day game, roll it into another 90-day game plan, and you kick it off in 2023, and you really give this an effort over the next 3 to 5 years, you could compress a lifetime of work in what you do in the next 3 to 5 years and have residual income for the rest of your life. Is what do I have to do to make this business a bigger priority in my life? You get out of it what you put into it. If you treat it like a real business, or do you treat it like a hobby? And you're going to get whatever you put into it. And I believe that all excuses, all distractions are equal when you've got a job to do. Guys, we all know what to do. We got to do what we know, whether it's with our health or whether it's with our business. How many of you saw the movie Maverick? I love that movie. I loved what he said in the movie. He said, don't think, just do it. Of those Top Gun students, he says, get in the plane and let you. The strip partners don't do what you tell them to do. They do what you do. Watch the feet, not the lips. So you there and do it. You lead by example. You hold yourself accountable. You raise your standards. You're out there to inspire others. Success breeds success. So the call to action is now's the time to seize the moment. Strike while the iron's hot. I was today, I'm the top earner with Juice Plus, and here's what I have to say. The top partner, the top earner with this company hasn't even signed up. The big money is ahead of us, not behind us. The best years are ahead of us. The best is yet to come. So with what we have in the establishment, as we build and strengthen those markets to expand globally around the world, this company is a sleeping giant. We are going to be doing dollars a year and be one of the top direct sales network marketing companies in the world. And this is your chance. So I would encourage you not to take this for granted. Seize the moment, get with your upline, put together your plan, your vision board, get clear on your why, and get your DMO in place, your daily method of very clear on what your job description is, what you get paid to go out there by word of mouth, one satisfied customer to another, sharing these wonderful products, sharing this gift of opportunity that can change people's lives. Simon, back to you.
Unbelievable. I would say you are more popular than Tom Cruise on this call.
I'm about as old as Tom.
We're going to call you Mr. Maverick. Unbelievable. I tell you, this was something special I mentioned earlier on. It's a 73-day countdown until we hit the ring in Poland on the 9th of September. And we've spent weeks in September. I think we've cut in 8 or 9 different countries, and we finish in Frankfurt on the 27th of September. Now, the regional directors on this call have put out some amazing, amazing challenges for you guys to get over the line, to get qualified for an event that you cannot buy to get into. Money will not buy this. Nobody with any money, doesn't matter who it is, can get the way into this event. You've got to earn your way. So what I want you to do after this call, I want you to start working harder on yourself than you've ever done before. We want you to start working harder on your business than you have ever done before, because we don't want your team turning up at this event and you, the upline, not qualified. Imagine looking in the mirror and feeling how ashamed you're going to be. This business or this tour, like Jeff said, it can set you up for the rest of your life, because there might be just 1 or 2 things that you pull out of that tour, of that event, that are going to be game changers for the rest of your life. So we're going to be putting a lot of energy, a lot of time into this event, Jeff and myself. We want as many qualifiers at these venues. We want it to be standing room only, Jeff, don't we? Where we can't get one more person in the room. So we need to go to work on this one, guys, and we have to make it happen. So I want you to put a few hearts in the chat, Mr. Jeff Roberti or Mr. Maverick Top Gun tonight on this call. And I want you to also to put, what commitment are you going to make for your business in the next 90 days that Jeff has just talked about? So we are so excited. We're really organized, and we are going to have an unbelievable summer and the rest of the autumn. But the thing is, you need to make it happen. So I think we're going to end this call. I just want to say a big thank you to Mr. Maverick Roberti for joining us, taking the time out from Sarasota, Florida. And also to John, our president, for EMEA as well, for giving a few words of wisdom, some great things that are happening in the company. For our new superstar internally, and that is Stefan van der Ven from Holland, who's in London at the moment. Thank you, Stefan, appreciate you. And to all our regional directors joining, but the big thank you is to Ernesto behind the scenes, who's put this call together. Well done, Ernesto. Let's give him a clap. Let's give Ernesto a few hearts as well. But I want to thank you to the 1,600 people that have joined this exciting call tonight. And please, 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 this is your business, nobody else's. You need to take responsibility. But let's start having a little bit more fun as well in the process and to get some amazing more results. So big thank you for everybody joining. And we look forward to seeing you at the Roberti events in September. It's going to be a game changer. Thank you very much for joining. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you, Simon.
Recording stopped.
So guys, thank you so much for watching that. Those are some of the directors that are actually in our business, and they're just telling you the plan of what they have for the future of our amazing company. And that's why I'm just personally introducing you to this amazing company. You've seen some of the products and new products that are coming out, the facelift that the company is going to be part of. You've heard from Jeff Roberti, who is the most paid in the world, in every company, in every single company that does network marketing. He is a part of our company, Juice Plus. So if you are looking for something during the summer period or during this time where you want to make an extra income, then please contact me, Olivia Rufai. My website is www.yourlife, your life spelled R, life, one word, com. Please read in the comments of whatever you're watching from. I will put it in any of the comments, whatever platform that you are watching from, to so that you can actually sign up. You can sign up. If you are living in the UK, it is only £50 for the UK. If you are living in the USA or Canada, it's $52. We are in Europe, 60 euros or 100 euros, depending where you are in Europe. We are, like I said, in New Zealand, we are in Israel, we're in so many different countries, just about 30 different countries at the moment, and still increasing. So you know what, an extra income, another stream of income, as you've heard from Jeff Roberti saying, if it's going to be, it's up to you. It's going to be, it's up to me. And so if you want to make a difference in your life, if you want to become closer, you heard his story where he was just a waiter at the age of 20, being a waiter, and somebody introduced this business to him. Back then, they didn't have social media where we're able to meet and contact people around the globe at the same time. Somebody introduced this business and become the highest paid network marketer in the world, absolutely, in the whole wide world. And like he said, and if I could just remind you of what he said, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. We haven't even got to where we really need to be in regard to that person that could be higher than Jeff Roberti earning. But you've got to make the first step, and that first step is saying yes. While I'm actually saying this, we have in the UK an amazing that is happening on the 30th of July. It's happening at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel, rather high, Docklands, a beautiful hotel, and it's happening on the 30th of July. And what I want to do personally, this is my personal thing. If you are in the UK and you want to join this business, anybody between now, well, I might leave it to the first week of July, to be fair to those people that might be watching the replay. But if you sign up from the UK, you sign up with my business. Again, the website is there, or contact me and I'll give you the details. You sign up with my business, then I am going to purchase and give you a ticket free to come to that event. Now, you've heard in this call how important this event is. And this event that we have is going to be absolutely amazing. You saw Simon that was there. He's going to be one of our speakers. We've got phenomenal speakers. You're going to hear phenomenal stories, real lives, real stories. So when you hear us, when you see us on these social medias and you think, right, okay, this might be packaging, is it really true? The best way for you to find out is actually coming to these events. And that's why I want to personally invite you to this event. If you want to know about this event and you want to attend, please contact me and I will give you the Eventbrite details so that you can purchase your ticket. But if you want to be that more ambitious person and decide, you know what, I live in the UK, I want to sign up for this business, and you sign up between now and the first week of July, I will actually give you your ticket free to come to that event. Trust me, you do not want to miss this event, because we are going to give you skills and tools of how you can grow a phenomenal business. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching us, so me, whatever platform that you may be watching. I know that this is live, and I am actually live in over, I think, about 5 or 6 platforms right now live. So please contact me, Olivia Rufai, if you want to come to this event on the 30th of July, happening in the UK, the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel, Docklands in London. Or if you want to sign up for the business, better still, because if you sign up for the business, £50 in the UK, I will coach you, I will support you, but not only that, I'm going to give you a free ticket for you to actually come to that event. So please, please, please contact me. Look forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much for watching and wishing you the very, very best. So take care, everyone, and I will speak to you soon.